hope you're doing well. Welcome back to another video. This is the October version of my read or unhaul. I'm thinking of having the theme of like a spooky season, sort of horror, thriller, mystery, that sort of maybe some like fantasy or like dark academia as well. Ideas for books that I might read in the month. But I'm not too sure when I shall start reading for this video just yet, because I've still got 2 Bookish Yours books I need to read and 1 e-arc that I want to read so I can provide feedback for the author. But today it's such a migraine. I've been trying to edit the September version earlier, but it's gone down a bit and it's going to be raining for the next 3 days, so I thought I'd quickly try and go out today. First of all, I have 2 vinted orders I need to post off, so I need to go to the post office and do them. They're not currently here, they're downstairs. And then also, whilst I'm like have a little bit of a walk around, do a bit of like a circle in a sense, I'm going to go to like a book exchange and put 4 more books that I'm unhauling in there. It's Submarine by Joe Dunthorpe, Power of Chi by Michael Page, Best Foot Forward by this author that I'm not going to try and butcher your name, sorry, and Life of Pi by Jan Martel. They're all books that I had planned on hauling, and I don't think they're really in sellable condition. So I'm going to go do that and see if I film anything, I don't know, and hopefully start reading soon, because I really start wanting to get into my spooky season books. But I think like I'm going to try and keep that as like a reward for finishing my Bookish Yours books. I only have 2 left. One looks like it might be a little bit dense, and the other one looks like it's probably going to go quite quickly, so hopefully I can get it done soon. And I'm already like nearly 30% through the ebook that I started last night, so that should be getting done soon. Anyway, let's go. Bye for now. Let's go. Top camera. Posted off. I looked in a charity shop. They had so many like newer titles I kind of wanted, but I was just restraining myself to try and not get any more. So yeah, big long hill awaits. Nothing wanted. Bye bye. So I was just here watching Gavin, and I heard like a massive like sound of something falling, and oh my god, guys, I've had a book launch and it is terrible. Oh my god, my baby. Oh wow. My special edition. Oh my god. Okay, bye for now. It's looking precarious. And all of these, I guess it's okay. I'm really worried that the big stack is gonna fall, but I've sort of now, I guess I've sorted it. So like the ones that are like here and there are ones I'm gonna try and maybe read sooner than later. Oh my gosh, I really need to crack down on this series. Like, it's a turning moment. I just need to get reading books and getting rid of them if I don't like them or I don't want them anymore, because yeah, not good. Some of my special editions could have got like damaged. Like my Song of Achilles was like the one I first saw, and it was like upside down and like opened a little bit. I was like, hun. But anyway, this quality is looking terrible. Anyway, bye for now.
A bite element in your cooks.
She had 2.5 hours.
So when it was released, I listened to it thrice, and then I think maybe 1 or 2 more times. But it's time again. Hey Google, play. Life of a Showgirl for the multiple time already. Let's go. I love it so much. It's so good. So last night I finally finished my Dutch book, and all my Bookish Euros books now have been read. And now it is time to start getting into the spooky season. And I think the first book I'm going to read is The Midnight Club by Christopher Pike. This is a YA book. It's quite short. I think it's like just over 200 pages. Yeah, 212. So hopefully I'll try and get through a bit quickly. And it's basically going to be following 5 young people at like a terminally ill like hospice, and they meet at night to tell scary stories, and they make a pact that when whoever dies first will contact the others from the grave. So yeah, I know I have recently watched Gavin's 24-hour like reading horror books video, and he read this and didn't particularly like it. It was a bit like bland or not really that much going on. So if I am feeling the same, I might DNF this, but I feel like it's quite a good one to take with me. I do kind of really want to read Broad Gay Werewolf by Tony Santarella, which I may read like later in the video, but it's a hardback and I don't want to take it out with me like right now because I'm planning to go out. So see if it's any good. I shall check back with you soon. Hey, so I want to start a new book tonight. It's like shining bright in my eyes because if I have it in its normal position up, it's just like all blurry. But anyway, I kind of feel like reading a hardback because I haven't read a hardback in a while. I mean, like I read like Handmaid's Tale last like month. Obviously that's a hardback, but like a novel. Anyway, I've put the ones that are sort of like the horrors and the thrillers and the mysteries and the sort of that vibe to the top, because I would like to try and get to a few of them within the month. And I put them on a new spinner wheel. I haven't put any of my those genre paperbacks on there. So without further ado, let's spin it and see what we get. It's so bright. Oh my god, let's see, what is it? What is it? Mr. Magic by Kristen White, I think. You know, yeah, I'm excited. I'll get it out, I'll show it to you, I'll tell you the plot, and start reading. Yeah. Hey Google, play Life of a Showgirl by Taylor Swift. See you soon.
Sure. Playing the album The Life of a Showgirl on Apple Music.
Bop, 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 bop. It's so washed out and blurry, I don't know why, but anyway, I dropped stuff like 33 pages into Mr. Magic, read 3 chapters. I am so intrigued. Oh my god, I so want to know like what went on, like why the information about it is being redacted, and like why the main character doesn't remember things and stuff. I'm gonna tell you about the plot tomorrow probably, because I've just made a coffee in my little pumpkin cup. I see the quality, like what is going on? And this sort of like coconut and lime cake I made yesterday, I think. I'm gonna have some of that, put something to watch, just like chill, and try and go to sleep because I'm hoping to go out early tomorrow. So see you then, and I'll give more updates on Mr. Magic then. I love it. It's so I don't love it, but like I'm intrigued. I'm sad. I'm sad, and I just want to get back to it straight away. But like, I need to wind down. last night. I was so ill on the way home, like, oh my god. Like, my head, I felt so sick and everything. Oh, just not the one. But I read quite a lot more of the Midnight Club. We'll give an update soon. And also I had to collect some vintage parcels like on the way home. And I've like on the vintage thing it said that all of them had been delivered, but I hadn't got the QR code for one. It kept saying like it was meant to like have a delivery still yesterday. But anyways, I've just got the last QR code. So I'm gonna quickly go and collect that and then come back and then maybe show you the items or make a TikTok or something. But yeah, and then I'll give you an update about Midnight Club. But so far I'm really enjoying it, so yeah.
Whimsically buy a couple of weed onesies. I think we're going to make another profit, okay? So, here we go.
£55 I am bid with me at £55. There's nothing getting all done. We are sold 55.
The £1 profit becomes minus 14. And top of 14, we have the view.
So I picked it up and like it had ripped, which is annoying I think because like it's a hardback and like the way it was in the bag. But let's just see. I think it's okay, she's a bit scuffed, but yeah, see, like that. But oh, and like that as well. That wasn't in the listing, the pictures. But it is What It Takes by the England women's national team manager, the one and only Dutch icon, Serena Wiegman. It's her like memoir. And it's a signed edition as well. So happy about that. When I saw it out, like I did want to get it, but I was like, I'll probably wait until it goes out on paperback. But then when I saw it on Vinted, I was like, I'll buy it there because it was a good price. Yeah, I'm a bit annoyed it got scuffed. Oh yeah, wow. One has pictures as well, yay. Oh, it's like her when she was younger. Oh. And I think there's another section of pictures. Did I read that? Did I? Maybe I saw it wrong. But yeah, her with the England team. Why? But yeah, got that. And then shall I quickly show you the other vintage ones I've got. I'll probably try and... I did open them last night, so not like new for you. But I've got the Staircase in the Woods by Chuck Wendig. This is the Evernight edition, and it has no like reversible dust jacket. That's okay, and a really pretty naked hardcover. Love it. And nice end papers as well. It's like a horror sort of like book. That there's a description if you want to read it. I don't know if I might read it in this video, because obviously it's like a horror book. But excited. And then also I picked up, there's another one I got, well, I mean they're all from James, well, apart from, I did go to Waterstones yesterday and I'm going to quickly show you my haul because I went to the sale and I got some like really good books. I got The Book Eaters by Sun Yi Dean. This is an Illumicrate edition and it's so pretty. Oh my god, it feels so nice. It doesn't feel like the like slippy-ish sort of like thing. It's like paper. It feels really nice. This one doesn't have, I don't think any of them have dust jackets, but that's the description. I think it was Gavin that recently read this in a video, and he enjoyed it. And it has like nice naked hardcover, and then not really that special end papers, but still they are quite pretty and nice spread. So yeah, excited about them. And then finally from Vinted, as you can see I've already opened it. This is a book I already have, but someone was saying a signed edition for a very good price. This is my favourite book of last year, and it's in like pristine new condition, and it's a signed edition, One Love by Matt Cain. I do have exactly the same hardcover copy which I bought on like 2 years before it was released and read it in a video, which I absolutely love. This book is so amazing. But because this one's like really nice and pretty, so this is going to be my like trophy one. And my other copy I plan to do a reread maybe next year, and like heavily annotated, and I might do a video on it as well, which I'm excited about because there is like so much in this book, and like I now I've read it, I sort of know what I can pinpoint and like you have different like colour highlights of different sections about sort of like love of Manchester and sort of like queer community and like male body image, like classism and like regionalism, and you just sort of like finding yourself and yeah, stuff like that. It has so much in this book, it's exceptional. So yeah, so I'm super happy about them. And then in the Waterstones sale, I picked up 3 books. They were all £1. The first one is Destination Unknown by Bill Konsberg. This is a classic book, so I think it might be like YA or children's, but it doesn't really seem children's. It's sort of like queer. These 2 guys meet. Well, I'm not the 2 people. I don't know if one maybe I don't know their age identity. At like a bar or something in New York during their age crisis, and yeah, sort of identity, connection and survival told in heartbreaking glory. yeah, it sounds really good, and it was only £1, so can't go wrong. And then this one also looks really, really interesting. This is Mothers Don't by Katixa Aguirre. Which her name, I'm sorry, and this is translated by Kristen Addis from Basque. So that's really interesting, sort of like a minority language in Spain. That's the description. It sort of seems like fiction with also, it's a halfway between a thriller and a journalistic chronicle novel about the primal guilt that comes with being a mother. And yeah, it's what the cover's really interesting, and yeah, it's really interesting. So, and then finally, I picked up All About Sarah by Pauline Delabray Allard, and this is translated from French by Adriana Hunter. That is the description, also £1. Like, I love French fiction. Well, I used to like hold it on such a pedestal, but now I've read quite a few French translated books I just haven't enjoyed much at all. So I hope it's going to be good. It sort of gives me somewhat vibes of The Inseparables by Simone de Beauvoir, about sort of like a woman sort of just like a boringish sort of life, but then someone else comes, she's like enigmatic, and like a friendship and possibly more from a children, I'm not sure if it might be sapphic, grows. So yeah, that sounds really interesting. So yeah, that's my little haul.
I'm really, really enjoying this. I got to page 132, so about 60% maybe. From the description, it isn't really that, I mean, it is in a sense, because it's about these terminally ill adolescents at a hospice, like this old manor house that had turned into a hospice. And it says here that they meet every evening at midnight to share terrifying stories. They're not. I wouldn't really say they're terrifying. Like, a few of them have just been sort of like general stories in a sense, but some have sort of like an assassin or sort of like a devilly sort of like undertone and stuff to them. But I remember when I told you earlier, yesterday, that in Gavin's video he said that it's not really like horrifying or anything. It doesn't really give you like the scariness. So I sort of went into it knowing that I wasn't really going to expect that, because I had already read it or watched a review of it in a sense. And with that in mind, I am really enjoying it. I think that the stories are interesting. And like the main plot of the story is about these 5 adolescents that are around like 17 to 19. The main one is Ilonka, and there's also Anna, Kevin, Spence, and Sandra, I think. Ilonka, the main character, sort of like has a crush on Kevin, but he has a girlfriend, and they're all just sort of like having their own issues with like cancers and other terminal illnesses, and it is very, very upsetting, like the things they have to go through and the fact that they're so young, and like when they talk about like their talents and what they could have done with their lives, and it's really heartbreaking and emotional, and yeah, not like the most enjoyable thing, but I think just like this like fan family they've created, and like just spending time with each other, and sort of like, yeah, I think it is good. I'm enjoying it for like what it is, but it is also sad. But yeah, I'll probably have more to say when I actually finish it, but I hope to do maybe tonight, or I might go back to Mr. Magic. And then keep this when I go out again, but I am in the middle of a chapter which I don't like, and in the middle of someone's story, so yeah. But like, I've seen like when I was doing the update on the Goodreads, I read a few more reviews, and some people say how it's sort of like Christopher Pike is just like put in these like rejected stories that he could have created into a whole novel, because he was a prolific author, drawn like the 80s and 90s, I think. Like, he's comparable to R.L. Stein, and how these stories may have just been rejected and not like full ones. So it's just it kind of feels like it's similar to 14 Days, 14 Nights, I can't remember. I think it was called that, edited by Margaret Atwood and Douglas Preston. That's a book about people in a like a apartment building in New York during the COVID epidemic and lockdown, and they all go on the rooftop at night to tell each other stories. It does feel a little bit like that, how it's like interconnected well, not interconnected, like separate stories that are told within an actual novel. But yeah, on the whole, I'm enjoying it. So let's see how I feel at the end.
Gala pies down to the table and place them behind your photographs.
Guys, I just finished the Midnight Club. Every time it looks so grainy. And I was like close to tears at points in this book. And yeah, like I don't know what to feel. Like I would not classify this as horror. I don't know why I said it like that. Horror. I don't know what I would classify it as. Like, to me, I would probably put it in like the literary genre. Why am I saying things weird? Like the way it talks about sort of like life and death and sort of these characters and how the stories they tell sort of have like symbolism to, you know, their own lives in a sense and things like that. And it's just like, yeah, I don't know, I really enjoyed this, like really enjoyed it. I don't know what star rating and like proper review, so I'll probably do that in the morning when it's like natural light, because this looks terrible. But yeah, I may read a bit more of Mr. Magic. I didn't start that, I carried on reading Midnight Club because I was really just enjoying it so much. But yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Night for now, if you're gonna, you know, pause and go to sleep. You might do. But yeah, anyway, I shall see you in the morning. Fish, look, gotta go. Yeah, come on, Seattle. I love supporting the Welsh. Let's go post another book. And maybe a little bit of a walk, we shall see. Yeah.
I love foil. Yeah, I got.
Hey, so I haven't actually spoken for a while. Very bad few days and things. But yeah, I did tell you how I finished Midnight Club. I think for star rating I settled on a 4.25. Also finished Rizzio by Denise Mina. I won't tell you what I'm about right now just because yeah, but I did enjoy this quite a bit. And I'll do the review and stuff. I always read Darkland Tales books on like buses and stuff. Like Hex I read last year, one of my favorite books of last year. I absolutely loved it, full 5 stars, jazz hands. It was so good. So I do kind of want to read all of the Darkland Tales books. This is the first one and Hex was the second one, and later on I've also started the 4th one, so I'm going like 2, 1, 4, and I need to go back to 3. I think there's 6 in total. But yeah, I do want to kind of get them all. But I kind of want to get them all in paperback as well, just because I would say I have 3 of them now in paperback. But I haven't seen the 3rd one on like Vinted or eBay, like, or in charity shops in the paperback cheap. I've seen it in the hardback, which I might just get the hardback. But anyway, beside the point. Anyway, I shall tell you the plot later because I've still got a raging headache. Mr. Magic, it's taken me forever to read. Like I've literally, like I thought I was gonna finish it like 5 days ago. I only had like a little bit left, it's just taking me so long. But yeah, I'm really close to the end. I'm like technically that much, which is like, I don't know, about 11 pages. I wanted to read it last night, but I was just not well. But enjoying it a lot. It's a bit confusing though. But yeah, again, I shall tell you my final thoughts when I finally finish it. And yesterday I went to collect this before I went out. horrible vile day. Just honestly, I'm just so sick of this city and these buses and just God, I don't want to get into it. I hate London. Hate it. But anyway, I went to pick this up and started reading it, and I read loads of it on the buses yesterday. I'm on page 116. This one is, I think, the longest so far in the series, or maybe like Lady Macbeth is. But anyway, I've got about 70 pages left. Columbus Bone by David Gregg. But yeah, I'm enjoying this a lot. Again, plot will come either later today or tomorrow, whenever I finish it. But yeah, sorry, this isn't really like that fully vloggy about the content of the books. I dyed my hair like a grey, it's called fade to grey. I don't know what I think about it. Like, it is very dark, and I'm just so used to seeing myself like with blonde or like silvery or like all different colours. I've been so many different colours, but also obviously I have like, my hair grows so quickly, so there's always regrowth. Like earlier in the video you saw like the regrowth was around like there, like around there or something, of my natural like very dark brown. But it's just kind of weird seeing it sort of like blacky grey colour. But yeah, I don't know what to think about it. Like, I don't mind it. I feel like it's quite like apt for like, you know, Halloween, spooky season, even though like it's like it's going to the end of the month soon. I had so many videos planned for this month as well. I wanted to do a 24-hour vlog. I might still do one. Also I wanted to read like a spooky like graphic novels and maybe a manga. Also like just different videos I had planned for, but this has just been taking so long. I don't really know why. Like, it's like readable and I'm enjoying it when I'm reading it. It just feels like slow. It's not even that long. It's like just under 300 pages. But anyway, hair update, book update. See you soon. Sorry, the lighting's horrible. It's so cold. Oh my god, it's so cold. Anyway, I finished Mr. Magic. I don't know what to think. Hey Google, pause. I just started talking again. Don't really know what to think about it. Like, yeah, it was fine. I wanted a bit more like horror or something a bit. Anyway, I read another chapter of Columbus Boned. It was only like 3 pages, but I'm just not feeling like wanting to read that at the moment. And I thought I would pick up something that hopefully will be a bit quick, a bit easy to read. Well, I mean, the topic sounds quite sad, but I think it's gonna be quite good, and I've never read it before. And loads of people say that his like books are like scary and like horror elements. Although this one may not be as horror-y as some of his others. Which I do have another one, but anyway, I'm gonna pick up A Black Paradox by Junji Ito. And yeah, it's quite a slim manga. And yeah, it's basically about these 4 people that intend on killing themselves meet through a suicide website. I think like when you say these words, they like, it doesn't want to show you the videos, but like no one watches anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And then they wander in search of a perfect death. Honestly, it sounds quite sad, and I mean, am I in the mental space to be reading about it? I don't know. But anyway, I want to see what his writing is like. I do have Shiver, which is quite a bit longer, probably around like maybe double the size. But anyway, I'm gonna start this and see. Sorry, I haven't like picked it through like a spinner and stuff, was up with it intention. But anyway, hey Google Play. Bye. About halfway through, definitely more horror. Sorry, Miley is singing. But yeah, I'll give you an update soon.
Time's up. Plucked out of the air by Pegomania.
Yes, Ireland, come on, keep the win. Wow. Hey. God, this hair is terrible. I finished Black Paradox. I did quite enjoy it. I think for star rating I'll probably maybe like a 3.25, 3.5. Yeah, but I will eventually come through and tell you the plots and opinions and stuff about all the books I've read so far. Still got Clumper's Bones, but I'm thinking I'm going to try and keep these last bits for another day I go out, just because Darkland Tales are for when I am travelling. But anyway, I thought I'd go back to the spinner wheel to pick my next read, because I think I'm going to read a little bit more tonight. And yeah, so let's see what we get. I was thinking of just like picking a book, but I think I should try and do this because it's a bit more random and fun. So let's see, what has it given me? Out there scream. Oh no, I don't know. I want to read it. I do. But it's a collection of short stories. And I don't want to read short stories. I want to kind of read another novel. Even though Mr. Magic took me forever. But I think I said months and months ago when I was actually using the spinner wheel that I'm allowed to respin once per video, so I'm using that free spin now to see what I get. I want one with like sound effects, but yeah, let's see. Is that it again? Oh no, not quite dead yet. Okay, a YA, why not? I'll get it out and see. So I actually just watched a few YouTube videos and I had coffee and stuff. But I'm going to start this now. Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. It is not a YA actually. Well, I mean, I don't think it is. The main character is 27, so they're not. But I just assumed because of the other Holly Jacksons I've read. I've only read Killjoy and the first, how to say How to Train Your Dragon. What's it called? Not you know, the series, how a good girl's guide to murder. So oh my god, it's literally there. Is that a sticker or can I take it off? No, it's like in the thing. Don't like that. But anyway, so yeah, this is basically following a woman called Jet, and she's 27, and she like gets violently attacked by an unseen intruder, and then her doctor's like, you only have like 7 days until you're gonna have a aneurysm, and she didn't think she had an enemy, so she has like 7 days to try and work out who attacked her and who like is her murderer basically. So it sounds really actually interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna start reading this now and take the dust jacket off. Got a nice little thing on there. I know someone's had like the spray that are really pretty, but yeah, this one, it's like brand new. See, going in a charity shop. How much did I spend? £2.50. It's quite good for a new book. Yeah, I think it only came out this year, no? 2025, yeah. So excited. I feel like I probably would prefer to read this, or like read and listen to an audiobook, just because it just gives me them vibes. These sort of like, but just like usually helps me if I have an audiobook as well. Anyway, let's start. Friday, October 31st. It's like it's coming soon. It's all written in the stars. Dead grey skin rotted away to show off the stringy sinews. I despise that word. Of muscle below. Oh my god, okay. I was actually, because like I was flicking through and I was like, usually they're a bit multimedia, mixed media. I mean, I don't know if there's like a dispatch or whatever. But yeah, it's flicking through, it's just basically text. And it's like 430 pages. Like, that's long. I'm not used to reading long books. I like short books. But yeah, I'm going to start reading this and to give you an update soon, and also tell you the plots of the other books I've read. Bye bye. I'm 41 pages in, read 3 chapters. Really, really enjoying it. Also, like, hey Google, pause. It's making me feel a bit sad. A little bit already. But like, it's good. It's good. I like, yeah, I used to read more Holly Jackson, but like it is longer. Like it's fat. But hopefully it's not gonna be like bloated. But it's gonna have like dead ends and red herrings and stuff, which is gonna be quite interesting. Well, I hope so anyway. But anyway, I'm gonna try and get to sleep now because I'm really like hot, but I'm like cold, but I'm like hot. But anyway, listen to Taylor and sleep. Hey Google Play. So today, there's two games I really want to watch. Wales versus Australia. It's just a friendly, but I'm excited to see Wales again. I love watching Wales women, even though like some of the results, but still, like I still love their determination. And it's sadly Jess Fishlock, the icon, the like so good. I miss her already. It's her last ever game because she's retiring from international football. So yeah, I hope she gets to play and maybe another final goal. And then afterwards it's England versus Brazil. I don't know if it's just a friendly or it is actually the final estimate, which is the competition between the winners of the Euros and the winners of the Copa America. So that'll be interesting to see. We are missing quite a few players, so it's a bit scary. But yeah, gonna watch them and then hopefully read a bit more of Not Dead Quite Dead Yet later as well. See ya. Hey, so I watched a Welsh game. They lost 2-1, but like they still played quite well, and it was just nice seeing Jess get all the accolades and standing ovation and her final like talk to the crowds and stuff. Yeah, just such an icon of the game, Vanguard, and so proud of all she's achieved and what she's done for her country. But yeah, now I have a little bit of time until the England match, and I just found out Cara Keaton, the Man City goalie, my team, she's making her senior debut, so I'm so happy for her. It's been a long time coming, I think, but I hope she plays well, and it's in her home city of Manchester, so that's good. But anyway, I thought I'd just quickly tell you about the books that I have sort of read-ish for this video. Rizzio by Denise Mina. I did quite enjoy it. I gave it 3.5 stars in the end. It's basically the telling of the story of the murder or assassination of Rizzio, who was the Italian sort of like, I can't remember, like friend and secretary to Mary Queen of Scots in like 1566, and sort of about like the plot and then the actual event and then the aftermath, and just following like a few different characters through this period of history, I guess, over like a couple of days, and sort of like I think it does quite a good way of how the like hatred, I guess, in some sense, of Mary, and the reason that they wanted to kill her advisor and try and denounce her and get her off the thrones because she was a woman, and how her not giving in to her husband, who wasn't like, he was the king, but like she was the one in power. He married her when she was already queen, I think, and how people thought that like because she's not giving in to him, it's sort of like the petty treason because it's a woman thinking she's above a man, but like she's literally the queen, so the monarch is above everyone else anyway. So that is sort of like the inconsistencies in the ideologies, because she's a woman, so that means that she's lesser even though she's the queen. So but yeah, I thought that was quite interesting. I think maybe it lost me a little bit as the book went along, and just sort of like a certain character that didn't really do anything in the book, like his perspectives, who was like the person that I think was like brought in to actually assassinate him, but yeah, also there's like a little bit of sort of queerness, I guess, in it, which feels quite nice to see in historical times when you know, don't really much about. But yeah, I think I would recommend it. It was decent, but I didn't love it. So yeah, that was Rizzio. Then I finish Mr. Magic next. Yeah, I think I'm gonna set on 3.25 stars. I did actually really enjoy like the start and the middle of this. Can't remember if I actually told you the story, but it's basically following, how have I forgot her name? That's actually terrible. How have I forgot her name? Like, what on earth is wrong with me? Val, or like Valentina. And she was living in like a ranch place, because her dad took her there when she was younger, and her dad dies like at the beginning of the novel, and these men sort of like come to the funeral because the person that she worked for said about it online, so they're able to find out where she is, and they're like, oh, it's Val, like, and she's like, she feels like she does know them, but she doesn't actually know who they are. But then we have Isaac, Marcus, and Javi, sorry, and then later also what is this brain? Jenny, and basically all of these five and another person as well were this circle of friends, and they used to be part of a TV children's show called Mr. Magic, where it was like this like weird sort of dark place, and the children all had sort of like, not abilities per se, but like personalities, and they like just had like fun and games and stuff. And then there was a cape that this Mr. Magic person formed, and but yeah, and then like it was like an incident that stopped it, and then the like show stopped, and Val was taken by her dad kind of and hidden away, and then sort of yeah, the aftermath in some sense. And like whenever people try and find any video clips of it, they can't find anything. It was in the 90s when the show aired and finished, and like when people like try and like find out information, like it gets like taken away off the internet. So there's like sort of like weird parts to it. It did lose me as the book went along. For like, it was just like quite confused, and I didn't really know what was really happening. I sort of had to reread parts, and yeah, but I did quite like the character size, sort of like the reconnecting and like this nostalgia parts and stuff like that. It's quite intriguing and like interesting and weird, and you sort of want to know what happens, but then you just sort of don't really. Maybe the right bit right at the end was maybe a little bit like, oh, I don't know, I don't really want that. But yeah, I think also like from reading the like acknowledgement area, it does have like a, I don't know if it's really a spoiler, but like themes of rejecting sort of certain ideologies maybe, or sort of breaking a pattern. But it's all I'll say, so you can lean into it if you want. I would recommend it, but I didn't love it. I would probably check out her again. But yeah, that was Mr. Magic. Sorry, I'm not really that coherent. Then Black Paradox by Junji Itzo, and this is translated from Japanese by Jocelyn Allen. Like I said when I picked it up, it's basically following these four people that are intent on killing themselves. They meet through like a website, and they try and find out what is the perfect death. It's very, very little actually really about their reasons for suicide, or like wanting to die by suicide. It's definitely a horror book, just has those characters that are feeling that way in it. Like near enough straight away it gets into the creepiness, and it is definitely drawn really creepy. Like there are like stop the filming, but anyway, yeah, gets into the creepiness very soon, and the plot unravels from there in multiple chapters. I thought it was maybe going to be like short stories, because I know Shiver, I think that's short stories, he's done a few other collections of stories, but yeah, it all follows one, and different characters come into it, and different like plot points and things like that about sort of like humanity, and maybe there's something can help humanity or maybe it won't. And yeah, I think it was quite interesting. I think for star rating I gave this a 3.5. Like, it's drawn really well, it's creepy and like gets under your skin, and you're intrigued to follow it, but it also maybe some of like the actual plotting was a little bit not wholly to my taste, and maybe the like discussion of the suicidal elements was a little bit, yeah, I don't know, but I know I've read a few reviews and it does seem a little bit polarizing on that front, but I didn't fully like love it. Sorry, my train of thought has gone. And then with Columbus Bones by David Gregg, like I said before, I still haven't read any more, so I'm waiting to go on the bus if I don't want to. But yeah, this is following like AD 825, and these Vikings come to the island of Iona, but I think in the story it's just called and they're trying to, like, they wreak havoc and kill the main like abbot at the monastery, trying to find the sacred relics of Saint Columba, and one of them, the Grimmer, he gets left behind, and then there's also the character of Brother Martin, who is one of the monks, or monastery men, and then also the mead wife, who like makes mead and sort of puts different things in them to have different elements and stuff, and she was married to the blacksmith, and yeah, it's just sort of like following on from there, and sort of about like, I guess, some like Viking ideologies and stories and what's the word, like beliefs, and also the like religious beliefs of the brother, and yeah, that's what can I say, I don't really know, but I'm enjoying it. I want to get back to that. And also with Not Quite Dead Yet, I just read a little bit more now, and I'll probably read some later on page 64 currently. Yeah, I can't really say that much else, because like it's just basically going to be her trying to find out who tried to murder her. So yeah, like anything I probably say more plot wise will probably be spoilers, but yeah, I'm enjoying it. But I also feel like I'm going to get quite emotional for some reason. I don't know, I just feel a little bit attached to her already, and she has a literal ticking time bomb in her head, so yeah, we shall see. Come on, England!
Champions, being set up for the England heroes.
Come on!
They face the hosts of the next major.
Once he comes inside, goes to hit it there, and his space. My next contract, I would
Try that format, yeah, in my favourite haunted castle in the world. Okay, I'll lie down now. I'm fucking on my crown. Hang on, my crown.
Guys, it is so cold! Oh my god, it's so freezing. Anyway, I haven't done any more reading today. Not been good, but I think I'm gonna try and make this like apple roly-poly thing, and then maybe like a butternut squash soup, because it's like very autumny and autumnal and fall and stuff, and getting ready. So yeah, I might show you the progress. I look ill. Like, I look so ill. Also, I've got such like dry lips, and like it keeps cracking. Like, my skin is terrible. Anyway, let's see if they are successful. I look terrible. Oh my god. But anyway, I read a bit more of Not Quite Dead Yet. On page 110, I think it said it was like 20, like nearly 25%. Loving, and oh my god, Billy, who is her like childhood friend, who is like in the thing, it says he's gonna help her try and like find out, you know, who killed her, and like, yeah, I love him already. I love him so much. Like, I don't really know that much about him, and I hope we're gonna get so much more of like the backstory and information and stuff. But I love him. I love him, and I just have a sneaky suspicion he may be queer, and if he is, I will lose my shit. Oh my god, he's so cute. He's so good. I mean, I don't like know much about like his appearance or anything, but just I don't know. I just love him already so much. But yeah, it's because I'm really enjoying it. With like, what was I gonna say? I wrote like a note, and that she has like quite a bit of like a not dark sense of humor, but like she makes jokes about things a lot. Maybe it's a little bit too much, but like you kind of get it at the same time because you know what she's going through. She's trying to make light of it, and but also she understands what's going to happen within like 6 days now, because I'm on to day 3, I think. That she is gonna die. She's really sad. But also like because of the like incident and the reason why she has only that small time, there's like as days go on, she's gonna like deteriorate, and like she's like forgetting the words for certain things, and like that is sort of like written in the book as well, which like yeah I get, and like obviously like it's not excessive, but we sort of know that's how she's like thinking about things. And also like the narrative, like it is third person, but it sometimes feels like it's a little bit first sometimes, but it's all just like what she's thinking. But yeah, anyway, don't think I have anything else to say, but it's very intriguing. Like near straight away all the signs are leading to one specific person. She's like, no, I don't think it's him. Like, I don't think so, and I don't think so as well. Obviously I don't really know any like what's gone on that much, but yeah, I personally don't think, I don't know who it is yet. I have thoughts, so does she, but yeah, can't wait to get back. But so I made the soup, which I showed a bit of like how it went. It was quite a bit like browner than I had planned, and maybe I added a bit too much like pumpkin spice into it, but it was really nice, which was good. And now I'm gonna make a coffee and cut some of the apple swirl cake thing I made. It I like, because when I was swirling it, some of like the apple like got stuck to the like reusable paper thing, so I was putting it back, and like I tried a little bit, that was at the end, and like it was quite spicy, not spicy, but like pumpkin spicy, like it was a bit cinnamony, nutmeggy, so maybe I add a little bit too much spice again as well, but hopefully it'll be okay. Anyway, gonna go do that and probably watch something, go to bed, and well, I'll try to sleep, and I shall update you tomorrow on what I do. Maybe some more of this. I love it. I love it.
22 came straight to the UK. All the British dudes learned.
Going out today. Sort of like fall-ish, but it's still cold. So I feel like I'm gonna be cold. But I'm hoping to finish with the Columbus Bones today. Hey, so I just got back. I finished Columbus Bones on the buses, so keeping that track record of Darkland Tales on public transport. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I think towards the end, sort of like the fight scenes and stuff, it felt a little bit like children's book, but made for adults in some sense, a little bit. And just a few of the actions and stuff, but on the whole I did really like the way the 3 main characters sort of like came together and tried to come together, and also sort of like the sharing of the sort of like Christian ideals and beliefs and stuff with the Norse beliefs. and yeah, I just think it was like quite like nice, well, not nice per se, but like with all the violence there is nice elements too. So yeah, I think for star rating I'm thinking maybe like a 3.5. I'll say. But yeah, I would recommend it, and yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out all of the Dark and Tales books. Now I'm 3 down, so yep, 4 to go I think. Anyways, I don't know if I'm gonna read any of Not Quite Dead Yet. I would like to get it finished, but I've got a day. Yeah, Halloween's tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, so I've got a day left, and I don't think I'm finishing it before you're currently sat on it, but that's how much is left. A big chunk, so we shall see. Anyway, see ya tomorrow. Let's go post. It's so cold. Happy Halloween. I got like these pumpkins the other day, but I just haven't like had the time or energy to actually carve it, so I'm gonna try and do that now, so be all cute and spookified. I think I'm gonna try and do a Winnie the Pooh face because I love Winnie the Pooh, so I'm gonna try and do that, and I won't film it just because it's a bit awkward, but I shall obviously show you the result, or if I just do a normal face or whatever, and see. I fucked up. Oh well. Spooky. Focus. Let's go. Happy All Hallows Day, or 1st of November, so it is the end of this October read or unhaul, and I thought I'd just quickly go through the stats and say bye basically. So I read 7 books physically, so that is from the 1,305 that I brought forward minus 7, but then I hauled 19. Technically I hauled 20, but one's a repeat, so 19 new books going on to my unread TBR, and I unhauled 4 books that I hadn't have read, so it's minus 4 from that, so it brings our total to 1,313. Yep, I'm back in the positive, and it's negative, but yes, this month has been honestly very, very bad, like mentally and stuff, so yeah. And the average for the 5 books I read in this video, not including Not Quite Dead Yet. I always forget his name because I have not finished it. I think I read like maybe like 15 pages yesterday. I read quite a bit like the night before when I was in the bath, and like also like I washed my hair and like it's sort of like gone back to brown, like, and it's kind of annoying because I wanted to keep it a bit more grey for longer, but something there is anyway. But I've got a lot more left, so obviously I can't class it as an October read, but I'm really enjoying that. Billy, I would kill for you. I love him, like, oh my god, he is so adorable. I just god, I want a Billy so badly. Yeah, so the 5 books I read, not including the 2 I previously read in the month, and one ebook I read at the beginning of the month, and an audio DNF as well. Anyways, the average is 3.6, which isn't too bad for this challenge. It's still not right what I want, but it is what it is. Definitely Midnight Club was my favourite, and probably the how am I forgetting these titles? Mr. Magic was probably my least favourite. But yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. My Poo Pumpkin turned out not too bad. Like I've put already clips in, and yeah, I just like watched some stuff last night and things like that. So yeah, have a nice one even like wherever you are in the world, and stay tuned for November's Read It Unhaul and more videos coming soon, and I shall see you then. Bye.